Alibaba itself continues to branch out in new directions, and that includes the gaming world. The Chinese internet giant recently purchased roughly a 10% stake in San Francisco mobile gaming company Kabam, giving it a valuation of more than $1 billion. Kabam's headquarters in San Francisco displays many of the big-name franchises it's produced games for: The Hobbit, Fast and Furious, Marvel Contest of Champions. And now another big name joins the list of partners, Alibaba, which is investing $120 million into Kabam. Chief Operating Officer Ken Wakeford says Kabam spent time with most of the tech giants in China, but found Alibaba to be a cultural fit.
And that process of meeting with all the tech giants, negotiating a strategic partnership and an investment did take about 6 months, a little bit longer than we anticipated. It was an education process for us to really understand what it takes to be successful in China.
Kabam has developed 4 games that have all done over $100 million in revenue, including Kingdoms of Camelot and Dragons of Atlantis. But it's also had success publishing games from China, like War Tune and Divine Might.
The gameplay is the same, but everything else changes. So the artwork, the themes, the characters. One example is a very well-known game from a company called GFan in Shanghai. But when we brought it to the West, we introduced new characters. And one character that everyone loved was a little baby blue dragon that we introduced. It became so popular that the developer in China brought this back to the Chinese game. So it's a really tight collaboration that we have with the developers in China.
Kabam was started by several Chinese-American founders and has been investing heavily in Asia and China for quite some time. The 850-person company now has 350 employees working out of an office in Beijing.
They're positioned almost perfectly balanced between Eastern and Western game development talent. Alibaba can promote Kabam games pretty heavily in China across all of their networks.
Takahashi says this is the first year where China will cross over into becoming the largest gaming market in the world, worth around $28 billion. He also says Kabam's potential is so great because China's mobile gaming market is now twice as large as both the US and Europe combined. As mentioned in the story, Kabam spoke with many potential partners, and some of those companies do have bigger gaming platforms than Alibaba. But Kabam felt with Alibaba they would be a more important partner. And there were some very interesting possibilities. For example, Kabam has many Hollywood movie ties in. Alibaba happens to have a ticketing service in China, which would then allow moviegoers to buy movie tickets while also being able to purchase or download the movie's game at the same time.